Buckle up, cat people, because this is a crazy ride. I spent no less than 7 hours trying and dying until I got my placements and my upgrades just right to make it all the way to the final wave as a solo on follow mode in the new community map Derelict Outpost. This is definitely the hardest map in the game that isn't a special game mode. And even though it took all day to get this footage, it was so much fun trying different loadouts until I figured out which towers had just enough powers to get past the triple shadow bosses on wave 24, the triple tanks on wave 30, and the triple wardens on wave 35. Be sure to watch this video all the way to the end so you don't miss any of the good stuff, because I've never seen gameplay like this before. And that's really all I gotta say up front. I'm gonna be popping back in throughout the game to tell you about the hard parts and to give you some tips and tricks in case you want to try this at home. Now go ahead and grab your favorite cat, put it on your lap, and enjoy the show. The first thing you gotta know is that if you want to do this on your own, you gotta use the gladiator for early game. I tried golden scouts and ace pilots, but no other tower has the power to take down all early game enemies with ease, especially once you max it out. For some of my other attempts, I had 10 glads in the back, but I decided that all I really needed was 2 at max level, and then I could start getting excels because those were the key to killing the triple tanks on wave 30 without using something like the sledger or the warden to freeze them in their tracks, which I did do, but I would die on wave 34 because I just didn't have enough power, so that's why I replaced it with the engineer. Now you gotta be really smart with how you farm all throughout this game, because there were plenty of times that I would absent-mindedly upgrade a farm to max and then not be able to afford the max level accelerator that I would need to kill the glitches on wave 26, for example. And the interesting thing about this map having so many enemies is that I wasn't so reliant on the farms for cash because I got plenty of it just from killing the zombies. The max level glad is gonna come in clutch here. After I finished, I realized this probably wasn't the best DJ location. It needed to be more to the left to help towers reach that other path over there, but oh well. This accelerator, on the other hand, is in the perfect place. It has to go here to reach all the fallens that are gonna start spawning on wave 20 and beyond. And it's also able to reach that far left path when it's maxed out and has the max DJ range boost, so perfect. I died so many times right here because I was farming. But once I figured out that all I needed was 2 max level excels to kill the glitches, it wasn't that much of a problem, but it was one of the biggest challenges in the game since these enemies move so fast and there's so many of them. finally we arrive on the tank wave. This was my best run. As you can see that I'm about to have 5 max level excels with 4 on that back part of the middle path. That was the only way I was able to kill all 3 tanks without one sneaking past my glads and getting into my base. I died here more times than I'd like to admit, but when I finally started beating it consistently, it was really satisfying. And can we just take a moment to acknowledge how crazy it is that 5 max level accelerators can kill 3 full health tanks without the commander fire rate buff? So at this point I was panicking because I could tell I was gonna start taking damage. I always took some damage here, but I wanted to max out all of my excels before placing engineers. I went ahead and decided to place one to help me kill the breakers before they got near my base. The problem that the accelerators pose is that they don't always target the closest enemy to the base, which means you can die to some stupid zombie with only like 200 health, while the excels are focusing on a much stronger, slower boss that's further away. And yeah, that happened to me too. And one tip I picked up on using the engineers here is always upgrade it to max level before placing another one. This ensures that you tap into the crazy amount of damage that the sentries can do. I expected this wave to be hard because of the Wardens, but they all died before I even realized they'd spawned. Once again, it was the freaking breakers that almost took me down. Those guys are so annoying. This is where I started freaking out because I'd never made it this far before. All my excels are maxed, all my engineers are maxed, so of course I'm gonna start spamming my gladiators for the glad carry, and it's mostly smooth sailing from here to the end, so I'll see you there. Without a doubt, the biggest mistake of this entire game was not hitting the skip button here. I thought I'd be able to make it to wave 40 without it, but as you're about to see, the fallen heroes were just too strong. So that's why I consider this making it to the final wave. So that is the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it and how far you got if you tried this challenge on your own. And on that note, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.